Hello, hello, and thanks so much for tuning into The Jamie Show. New episodes every Wednesday, and I'm so glad you're here. You're not going to want to miss this tip. So, it's just about that time of year when we are going to start swapping out our seasonal clothing and our seasonal decor. So, as summer comes to an end and fall is here, it's getting darker sooner, and you may be turning your attention from those bright, colorful summer shades to the more autumnal colors in jewel tones in your clothing, warmer wear, and the such. Of course, it depends where you're tuning in from because you may be in an area where it is, year-round t-shirts, but even if that's the case, there's a good chance you're swapping out some things, whether it's collectibles, decor, throw pillows, and maybe clothing and possibly bedding. So, how can we make that a little bit easier? I have a few ideas to share with you today. If you're ready to take some notes, and don't forget, hit subscribe. That way you won't miss future episodes every Wednesday. You can tune in for helpful tips just like these. All right, we are swapping out our seasonal items, and the very first thing we want to do is to go through them. Is there a battery? If the battery's installed, you don't want to store things with the battery installed. Take the battery out. Are there other associated pieces or parts or anything else that goes with it that are tucked into drawers or cabinets? Gather them up, pop them in a zip top bag, clearly label the bag so you remember what they are next time, and add them to the items you're storing away. Now, very important, you also want to check for food. So you may be storing away things that maybe you used over Halloween where there was Halloween candy, or you have a tote bag that you take to the beach and it's your summer bag that you don't need quite yet. And when you need it again, you don't want to pull it out only to find that you accidentally left it stored year round with some random piece of chocolate, gum, your lipstick, anything else that might be hiding there. Plus, there could be money, loose change, and cash in pockets. These are the kinds of things we want to find now. So always check the pockets and go through the items. So now we're going to go ahead and store them away. We are grouping like with like, putting similar things together so that you can see how many you have of any one category and pare down the categories before you decide to store them for yet another year. Anything that's not going to store really well. I'm thinking about a homemade door wreath of like hay, and it looks lovely in the fall, but it's not going to look as great when you bring it out again next year. Fall foliage, like real live fall foliage, also doesn't tend to last. So these are the types of things you might choose to just recreate again next year and maybe not store them. All right, so we are storing those items away once we have looked them over. And of course, keep an inventory. This is going to be super important so that you know what you're storing away, but also so that you're not tempted to scoop up things that are on sale when you already have way too many of them. So make a note of what you do need to buy. Make a note of what you absolutely don't need to buy, like I need no more of this. And then you might want to keep a running list of what is stored so that you know where to find it when you need it again as the seasons change back. I hope some of these ideas are going to be really helpful as you swap out your items for the new season. And remember, the more organizing you do, the less time you're going to waste looking for things, which means all the more time to spend on things that are way more fun than sorting through stuff. So what is on your fall bucket list? I can't wait to hear. Chime in the comments. Let me know what's going on. And remember, don't forget to hit subscribe. That way you'll be notified next Wednesday when there's a brand new episode for you to tune in for. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.